Uhuru. It's not yet Uhuru. That's what I would say. And we should be happy, of course, that we have recovered. But again, the cases are continuing to go up. So maybe it's time that we need to revamp our mitigation measures against the coronavirus. But again, I think there needs to be transparency in the way government is fighting coronavirus. All these announcements of numbers and counter numbers is not helping anyone. We need to break it down to an expense, to break it down to a patient. We need to personalize the fight against COVID-19. And I say this and I'll still say this, but the reason why, and I'll tell that I do not want to sound a bit political, but I think the easiest way for countries to fight coronavirus is if the IMF and the World Bank stops giving loans to Africans to fight coronavirus. And I think that's where, for us to be objective with this war, then we need to be more responsible and take it more personal for us to address it. So the 90 recoveries are quite good news, something to celebrate. But again, we are talking about cases that are spreading now in that country. Elgeyo Marakwet has recorded an almost 25 people positive cases. Elgeyo Marakwet in a corner. These are places where we have elder people over 60 years. We are talking about Eldoret, Tarbo constituency, is already recording a lot of cases because of the backlog of the trucks along the highway. We are talking about Soy constituency, which is also, it's spreading up country and actually following up on where the government is making directives. So it begs the question there, is the government harmonizing or actually investigating and looking deeply into its strategies? The reason why we have coronavirus today in Eldoret is because of the backlog on Malaga border. And it's coming up. The spread is coming up and also spreading to counties. In Nandi County, Nandi County already has a case. Deep in the bush, already has a case, Nandi County. So we have the gains of recoveries. But again, we should be more concerned about the spread of the virus, especially going to our country. We have not managed to lock it up and contain it in the counties that you talked about, the hotspots that you talked about. So it begs the question, should we now move and close Eldoret as well? So recoveries are good. The trends are not